Alright guys, this is part 2 of Outlaw Bayou Rider. Sorry, I'm thinking about Outback Steakhouse. So, I've got everything broke down that I wanted to paint. I need to take that over to the paint area. As a matter of fact, we'll walk over there in just a second. I'm completely out of black paint, so there's nothing else I can do about that right now. The last thing I ended up painting, the reason I'm out of black paint, boom, there you go. Let's get a better angle. Look how badass that turned out. So I only did one side, whereas like with this one, I was able to do one side and then the other side. But I ran out of paint on this side. I was thinking about painting both sides, you know, just doing the light coating, but I just did a heavy coat all the way around. The ceramic paint is really easy to work with. It's actually very forgiving. Whereas the white paint, or not the white paint, the red paint, as you can see, it's got little nicks and dings in it, and the thing's just been sitting here. So, yeah, like I said, I just gotta take this drive shaft over there. I'm not painting the drive shaft, I'm just painting the... There we go. I didn't want that to go over there with me, but I do want that to stay. There we go. That way I know what it is. It's a little spacer that goes on the back side of this. But we'll take this heavy old thing over there, sand it down. Sun is up. It's almost 10 o'clock. Actually, I think it's past 10. Oh yeah, it's 10:09. I don't know if it's showing up on the camera or not, but man, this thing is heavier than it looks. I'm about to drop it. But yeah, I've got a lot. Pretty much everything is done. I'm just going to let it sit out in the sun and bake for an entire day. I'm glad I got started early. But yeah, this is the last thing that needs to be sanded down and painted. So, oh man, I'll have to go over this again. This is plastic and it's not holding on to it very well. But I mean, look at that. And that's another thing I need to get the black for. I need to mask these off and then paint these coils black. That's going to turn out pretty awesome. Got my lights painted. Got the brackets painted, which these go on first, and then those go on the outside of it. But I need some more paint to finish, the more black to finish this. But yeah, man, this turned out a lot easier and a lot faster than I thought. But I'll add more to this video. The sun is really starting to beat down on me, so I'm not just going to stand here jaw jacking. I'll add more to this video in the second part. Alright, later Gators. Alright guys, so here we are. Got that put back on here. I'm about to pull that off, all ASMR-ish. Not really. I got those placed on there, but I'm looking for the bolts. I have no idea where I put them. That's why I hate working like this. Eventually I will have a concrete slab. Just a quick information. If you can see my 8x8 storage over there, I'm actually going to tear that down in the near future. And I'm actually going to build a 16-foot by 16-foot storage. And it's going to be a concrete slab, not a crawl space. So anyway, back to the video. Let's go ahead and pull this off and see how it all turned out. Well, kind of bled through in various spots. Darn it. Let me see here. Yeah. It's not that big of a deal. I mean, I did it out of a rattle can in my backyard. Actually, I did it in my front yard because I did it up there. But this ain't a paint booth with, done with a paint can professionally masked off. I just threw this on here rather quickly just to get it done. But yeah, I got a couple of areas where it bled through. It's not that big of a deal. All right. Yeah, it kind of bled through down here pretty bad. But if you look at it from a distance, it looks really awesome. Alright. Just about got it all off of here. And then we'll step back and look at it in its awesomeness. Let's see. There we go. Oh. I think that's it. Yep, that's it. Alright. Oh boy. Well, there it is. Just need to get another can of black paint and do the backside. And then that will be ready to go back on the rear of the bike. But yeah, I just need to figure out where I put all my hardware to stick that back on, and then I'll be able to go from there. But I have no idea. I think this is one of them. I think that's one of them. It looks like it. It goes in there and just tighten it down. And I think this may be one of the ones that goes through here. But I'm missing two because they're supposed to be the same thing on the other side, and I can't find it. So once I get it all squared away, I'll show you guys. Next time I film again, it'll probably be, it will be on another day because I don't have the can. I'll go to work tomorrow, so I'm not going into town just to go look for some paint. I'll do it later, and we'll pick it up from there. But this is where I am so far. So as always, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll splice more film into this. Alright guys, so I had to go inside and change clothes because I completely drenched through what I was wearing. So I got that side on and secure. So I got that one in there and that one there. So I had those bolts over here, and yes, I am red. Super red actually. Not lobster red, but I am red. And then I had these bolts over here. One was sitting this way and the other one was tucked down in here, and I just completely overlooked it. But this side is also secure. I might have to loosen this side up just a little bit just to bring it up, because you can kind of see down in that hole a little bit, and I don't like that. But it takes 2 seconds to adjust it. I'm just not going to do it now. But that's on. So as of right now, I'm at the point to where I just need the black paint so I can finish the brake caliper, rear brake caliper, get it squared away, get it bolted back up, put the wheel on, which that'll go on together once it's painted, of course. And it's just a matter of it's done painted for the most part. I'm not worried about getting all the cranberry portions colored. I'm not worried about that right now. I'll do it later. I just want to get the thing done and fired up, let it run, and just start working the bugs out, get it running and everything. That'll be part 3. I'm not calling these part 1, part 2, part 3 because I come up with a different name of the title. So yeah, but I'm gonna let this be the end of this video. The next time you see it, it'll be putting it back together and it looking really nice. So as always, guys, thanks for watching. Later, Gators.
The dreams down the dead road tracks, leaving all they know. Never